Are we in danger of an asteroid colliding with Earth? The answer is yes, and it's a topic that's been making headlines in recent space news. One of the biggest concerns when it comes to the possibility of life beyond Earth is the threat of asteroids colliding with our planet. In fact, NASA scientists have issued an emergency warning about an asteroid hurtling towards our planet, with a high probability of collision. In this video, we'll explore the world of asteroids and their potential threat to Earth, from what they are and where they come from, to the consequences of an impact and the latest efforts to monitor and mitigate their risk. Stay tuned until the end to discover everything you need to know about asteroids and the latest news in space exploration. Why asteroids are such a concern for Earth. These space rocks may seem harmless, but they can have a devastating impact if they collide with our planet. An asteroid's impact on Earth can release energy equivalent to that of a nuclear bomb. The impact can cause earthquakes, tsunamis, and wildfires that can destroy entire cities and ecosystems. And that's not all. The dust and debris from an impact can block out the sun and lead to a global cooling effect, which can cause crop failures and famine. But these are not just hypothetical scenarios. In fact, Earth has been hit by asteroids in the past, and the effects were catastrophic. One of the most well-known asteroid impacts occurred 66 million years ago, when a massive asteroid hit Mexico. This impact is believed to have led to the extinction of the dinosaurs and many other species. But that's not the only impact Earth has experienced. In 1908, a small asteroid exploded over Siberia, flattening trees and damaging buildings over an area of 2,000 square kilometers. And in 2013, a meteor exploded over the Russian city of Chelyabinsk, injuring over 1,000 people and causing millions of dollars in damage. In recent space news, scientists have been tracking an asteroid that has been named the City Killer, which is set to pass between Earth and the Moon's orbits. This asteroid is estimated to be about 100 meters in diameter, which is approximately the size of a football field. Although it is not expected to collide with Earth, its close proximity to our planet has raised concerns about the potential threat it poses. If the City Killer asteroid were to collide with Earth, it could cause significant damage. An impact from an asteroid of this size could release the energy equivalent to a nuclear explosion and create a crater several kilometers wide. The resulting shockwave could also cause massive destruction, with devastating effects on infrastructure and potentially leading to loss of life. While the chances of an asteroid impact are relatively low, the consequences of such an event are significant enough to warrant serious attention from scientists and policymakers. That's why researchers are working tirelessly to track and monitor potentially hazardous asteroids, including the City Killer, to better understand their behavior and develop strategies to mitigate the risk of impact. In 2022, astronomers have identified dozens of previously unknown asteroids in our solar system. These discoveries have not only expanded our understanding of the universe, but also provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of our solar system. But it's not just about finding new asteroids. There are also plenty of upcoming asteroids and close approaches to look forward to. One of the most exciting is the asteroid Apophis, which is set to make a close approach to Earth in 2029. Although it poses no threat of collision, the flyby will provide a rare opportunity to study the asteroid up close and learn more about its composition and behavior. Of course, NASA is at the forefront of asteroid exploration, with its Asteroid Redirect mission leading the charge. This ambitious project aims to redirect a near-Earth asteroid into lunar orbit, where it can be studied and mined for valuable resources. The mission is currently in the planning and development stage, with a target launch date set for the mid-2020s. So as you can see, asteroid impacts are a real threat to our planet. That's why astronauts around the world are working hard to detect and track asteroids and develop strategies for mitigating their impact. Let's dive into how scientists detect and track asteroids and what we're doing to prepare for a potential impact. One of the most important tools in detecting asteroids is the telescope. Scientists use ground-based telescopes and space telescopes to search the sky for asteroids. These telescopes can detect asteroids by looking for their reflected light or their thermal emissions. By studying the movement of asteroids over time, scientists can determine their orbit and predict their future trajectory. But detecting asteroids is just the first step. We also need to track their movements and predict whether they might collide with Earth. To do this, scientists use a variety of techniques, including radar observations, infrared imaging, and computer simulations. By combining data from multiple sources, scientists can create a detailed map of an asteroid's orbit and predict where it will be in the future. The good news is that there are ongoing efforts to improve and refine these strategies, with new technologies and collaborations emerging all the time. Technological advancements, the development of advanced sensors, spacecraft, and other technologies will enable us to better detect, track, and potentially deflect hazardous asteroids. International collaboration. As with any global challenge, effective asteroid mitigation will require cooperation between governments and private organizations around the world. Planetary defense, the study of asteroids and their behavior, has led to new insights into the evolution of our solar system, and could ultimately help us better understand and protect our planet from other cosmic threats. Space mining. Some asteroids contain valuable minerals and resources that could be harvested in the future, providing new economic opportunities and potentially fueling further space exploration. Deflecting an asteroid away from Earth may sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a real technique that scientists and researchers are actively exploring. The idea behind deflecting an asteroid is to use a variety of methods to change the asteroid's trajectory so that it misses Earth. This could involve physically altering the asteroid's surface or even using a gravitational pull to move it in a different direction. One of the most promising projects in this area is NASA's DART mission, which is set to test the deflection approach in 2022. The double asteroid redirection test involves sending a spacecraft to intentionally crash into a small moon orbiting the asteroid. By impacting the moon at high speed, the spacecraft will cause a change in the moon's orbit, which in turn should cause a small but measurable change in the asteroid's trajectory. The DART mission aims to prove that crashing a spacecraft into an asteroid at high speed is known as the kinetic impactor technique. It is a practical way to change the asteroid's path. This technique could be useful in the future for redirecting larger asteroids that could pose a threat to Earth. There are other potential methods for deflecting asteroids too. One idea is to use a gravity tractor, which involves placing a spacecraft near the asteroid and using its gravitational pull to slowly change the asteroid's course. While scientists and governments are working diligently to prepare for the possibility of an asteroid impact, there are a number of significant challenges that they must contend with. One of the biggest challenges is predicting when and where an impact might occur. Asteroids can be difficult to detect and track, particularly those that are small or dark in color. Additionally, the trajectories of asteroids can be affected by a number of different factors, including the gravitational pull of other celestial bodies. Another challenge is the cost of developing and deploying asteroid mitigation technologies. While there have been a number of promising developments in this area, such as the DART mission and other potential methods for deflecting or destroying asteroids, these approaches can be expensive and time-consuming to develop and deploy. In addition to these challenges, there are also political and logistical hurdles to overcome. For example, determining which agency or organization should be responsible for leading the effort to prepare for asteroid impacts can be a complicated and contentious issue. There are also concerns about the logistics of evacuating large populations in the event of an impact, particularly in densely populated areas. The threat of asteroids impacting Earth is very real and cannot be ignored. While the possibility of an asteroid impact may be worrying, it's important to remember that we are not helpless in the face of this threat. By working together and investing in research and development, we can continue to improve our ability to detect and mitigate the risks associated with asteroid impacts. Ultimately, it's up to all of us to take this threat seriously and take action to protect our planet and ensure the safety of future generations.